Hey, what is going on guys? Watson KHD here, back again with yet another Red Dead Redemption 2 video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can find and complete all of the treasure maps in Red Dead Redemption 2. However, I will be excluding the Torn treasure map, as well as any treasure maps that are mission specific or side mission specific, with the exclusion of the Jack Hall Gang treasure map. Now, with the Jack Hall Gang treasure map, I'm just putting this out there, I have already completed it. So the footage that I show you is not of me picking up any of the pieces. However, it is showing you the exact location of where to find this map, as well as how you can get it. And I will also be showing you the location of the two other maps that you have to pick up before you can actually get the treasure at the end. So don't worry, it's all there, it's all complete. You just won't see me picking up any of the pieces. But anyway guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, to start this off guys, we are going to be getting the high stakes treasure map, and to find this map you want to head to this location on the map in between Diablo Ridge and Ridge Station, which is east of Strawberry. Now it is worth noting that this map can only be obtained once you reach chapter 3. But anyway, once you get to this location, you will find this stranger on this rock right here. And you can actually talk to him and ask him, what he's got in his hand, and he'll quickly try and hide away the treasure map. Now, all you need to do is either kill him for the map, or you can simply rob him. I chose to rob him, and I just hogtied him and stole the map from him. And anyway, once you've done that, however you choose to get the map, this is what you are going to be left with. So guys, now you've picked up the high stakes map, you'll want to head over to Cumberland Falls, which can be found north of where we just picked up that map, or east of Wallace Station. And once you get here, you'll want to head directly to the waterfall. Now once you get to the waterfall, you'll find this log that you can actually walk across, and once you've walked across this log, you'll be able to enter the waterfall, and there'll be a ledge that you can actually jump up on. So upon jumping up on this ledge, head right and you'll come to this little cave. And if you go to the back of this little cave, right between these rocks here, you can pick up your second map. Now for the third and final high stakes map, you'll want to head directly north from Cumberland Falls until you reach Barrow Lagoon. Now this can also be located underneath the M in Amberino, as well as northwest of Valentine and east of Lake Isabella. Now once you reach this location, you're going to be on top of this kind of rock in the middle of the lake, and you'll see this log. Simply walk across this log, and in the middle you'll find a little hollowed out section that you can stick your hand in to find the final map. Finally, we're going to be finding the treasure, so you want to head to the cliff just outside of Backer Station, which is east of Barrow Lagoon, where we picked up the third and final map. Once you get here, you want to follow the path that I take and stick very close to the wall, as you can easily fall off, and if you fall off you will die. Now once you come to this location, you'll be able to search this little hollowed out part of the rock up here, and you will find 3 gold bars, and that is it. That is the high stakes treasure map complete. So guys, next up is the Poisonous Trail treasure, but first we need a map. So you'll want to head northwest of Valentine, or north of Barrow Lagoon, until you reach Cairn Lake. Once you get to Cairn Lake, you're going to see this little lodge here. Simply head inside, and underneath the bed will be a lockbox which you can open, and the map will be inside. Now I've already picked this map up, but the map will be inside this lockbox ready for you guys, and once you pick it up, this is what you will be left with. Now guys, you're going to want to head all the way southeast until you reach the Lemoyne area, and in Lemoyne you're going to look for the location Face Rock, which can be found just north of Rhodes near Ringneck Creek. Now guys, once you get here, you're going to be at the bottom of the hill right here. You're going to see some rocks, you're going to see this tree that seems to have been knocked over, but just in front of that tree you will find this tree stump, and you'll be able to search this tree stump in order to find the second map. So for the final map guys, you'll want to head northeast until you reach this location here on the map, just west of the Van Horn trading port. Now guys, once you get here, you're going to see this weird formation in the ground, but if we head over to the middle, you will see a hole that you'll be able to stick your hand into, and once you do, you will find the final map in order to find the treasure. Now in order to get the treasure guys, you'll want to head over to Elysium Pool, which can be found just southwest of Annisburg, and you'll want to head over to the waterfall. Now again, much like the high stakes treasure hunt, we can actually enter the waterfall. Now once you get in here, I would recommend pulling out a lantern as it is pretty dark. But from here you just want to follow the path that I take, being very careful along the way. There's also a bunch of rats in here, so if you need rats for anything, then feel free to come here and just get some rats. Now once you get down to the bottom here, this is something that a lot of people miss, and if you look to the right there will be a tiny little entrance that you can take. Simply go through there, and once you're in here, if you head to the right and to the right again, you will actually see a little camp that someone has made, and you'll be able to search this camp and get a few things that you can sell, like a large jewellery bag. Now from here, simply head back out of that camp following the path that I take. Now once you get to this location, you'll want to head left from here, and there'll be a little gap, so make sure you do kind of like a little run and jump, otherwise you will not make it and you will die. Once you get down here, simply head down this little sandy kind of dirt slide thing into some water, and jump up onto this ledge, and you'll be able to find your treasure hidden within this rock. And there we go guys, there's a nice 4 gold bars for us added to our collection. That's an easy 2,000 right there. Now guys, in order to get out, simply head back down into that water and head to the right of where you slid down from. So once you head up here, you will actually find a ledge on the right side that you can jump onto. So jump onto this ledge, and then look to the right again and jump onto that ledge, and from here just follow the path that I take until you're out of the cave. Okay guys, so next up we are going to be getting the Treasure of the Dead, and the first map is located at Limpany, just south of Valentine and just north of Flatneck Station. Now once you get here, you're going to see this burnt down abandoned town, but right at the end there'll be an intact building. Now this building appears to be a jail cell, but one of these cell doors are open on the left, and once you go in you'll be able to find the treasure map laying on the bed next to a corpse. So for the final map in this treasure hunt, you'll want to head southeast from Nimpany until you reach the docks at Saint Denis. Now once you're at the docks here, you'll see some stairs heading down. Simply head down and continue along this little part of the dock until you can jump into the water below. Now most of it's about waist height, but it can go to roughly shoulder height, so just make your way through this water until you see a gate that is on your right. Once you found this gate, simply head on in. Make sure to pull out a lantern if it's a little bit too dark for you, and just follow this tunnel until you see this little box with a lamp on top of it. From here, if you look to your left, you should be able to see a little part of the rock that will allow you to search, and you'll put your hand in and you'll pull out the final treasure map. Or shall I say riddle, because this one isn't actually a map, this is actually a riddle, and this reads: where the floods rise up but the dead stay dry, and the coloured light falls when the sun's in the sky, there to your left you'll find our wealth, it's no good to us without our health. Now if you flip it over, you'll see some sort of diagram on the back, but you'll want to head to the Saint Denis cemetery. And the cemetery in Saint Denis can be found at the very northern part, just in front of where you can play poker. Now from here, just follow the path that I take and it will lead you to the treasure. So what you want to do, guys, is open up this gate, and as soon as you enter, look to your left and it will give you the option to examine the wall. You'll pull a plaque off the wall and you'll stick your hand in, and there you go, guys, you will pull out a nice big juicy 6 gold bars. That is $3,000 right there on its own. Now guys, this next treasure we're going to get only requires one map, and this map can be found just north of Annesburg at Reed Cottage. Now guys, once you get here, you're going to see this little cottage in front of you. Simply head inside and check the chimney. Now I've already searched this chimney and picked up the treasure map before, however, this is what you'll be presented with. So to find the treasure for this map, you'll want to head southwest from Reed Cottage past Annesburg until you reach Elysium Pool, which can also be found just above the E in Hanover. Now once you get here, you will see the lake in front of you, and if you turn around, you'll actually see a tree with an X carved into it. So from here, you'll want to head past that tree and you'll see a few rocks in front of you, and behind one of these rocks will be a smaller rock which you can lift up, and underneath you will find your treasure, which is a gold ingot. Okay guys, so the final treasure map is actually going to be the Jack Hall gang map, and to pick this up you'll want to head to this location here, which can be found south of Valentine and just east of Flatwick Station. Now again guys, I've already picked this up, but once you get here you will actually find a stranger that you can talk to, and eventually he will actually give you the ability to buy this map from him. And this is what the map shows us. Now, if you actually pull out your binoculars and look straight across, you'll actually be able to see the location from where you obtained the map. Now guys, the location we're heading to get the second map is actually just slightly north at Caliban's Seat. Now what you guys will want to do is, once you get to the top of Caliban's Seat, you'll want to find this ramp heading down. Simply follow this down and head to your left, staying close to the wall, and be careful as there is a jump, and I only barely just made it. Eventually guys, you'll come to this little drop down here, and if you come to the end of this ledge, you'll be able to search this wall, and this wall will reveal the second map. Now guys, the third and final map location can be found at Tresor Springs, northeast of Valentine, northwest of Bacchus Station, and just east of Window Rock. Now guys, once you get here, you're going to see a few rocks in front of you, and if we turn around you can see the springs behind us. But what you'll want to do is you'll want to find this rock with the rock kind of laying across on top of it like this, and you will be able to search underneath this rock to find the third map. Finally guys, to find the treasure you'll want to head to O'Craig's Run, which can be found east of Tresor Springs, under the O in Amberino, and just west of Annisburg. Now once you get here guys, you'll be able to see this lake in front of me here, and if you use your horse it just makes things a bit quicker, but you'll have to swim across this lake until you come to this little middle island. Now once you get here on the right side of the island, you'll be able to climb up onto this part, and you'll see a rock here which you'll be able to lift up and find your gold bars underneath. And with that being the final treasure, this brings us to the end of the video. I know it's a bit of a long video, and I hope you guys didn't mind too much. I hope that if any of you had some of these treasures already, you used the timestamps in the description so you could find the ones you needed. As a lot of you guys said on my first unique weapons video that I needed timestamps, and since then I've tried to add them in, and hopefully you guys have liked that. Hopefully you guys have used it. But guys, if this guide has helped you out at all, if you maybe didn't have any of the treasure maps, or maybe you was just missing one, then hopefully this has helped you, and if it has, then please consider dropping a like down below, as that shows your support, and your support is always greatly appreciated. It does help me get out there. And also guys, if you could share this video around to help me get out there just a little bit more, that would also mean the world to me. Now if you haven't already, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything I upload. Anyway guys, I hope you're enjoying the content, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.